Like, that's really the sign that I'm not committed to the whole hard-working, industrious young man thing. Because, like, I'll put in an application to McDonald's and a temp job, and if I don't hear back from them in a week, I guess I'm gonna have to start doing gay phone sex to pay the bills. Shouldn't you, like, go and look for some more? No, dirty, dirty gay phone sex. I don't want to have to put on pants for nothing. I get fired from that job too, though, because not only am I not gay, I don't like talking to people on the phone. So it's not going to be fun for either of us. Oh yeah, Daddy, your cock is so big. I want to fondle your man bag, and oh Jesus, how much longer is he going to do this? No, I'm totally into your butthole, and I want to suck your dick and tug on your balls. Do you like that? Do guys like it when you tug on their balls? It's not from a lack of getting my dick sucked. It's just that, like, when my dick is getting sucked, that's such a rare occurrence. That's like seeing a unicorn. I'm just like, don't say anything. You might spook it off. Just hold real still until you finish. That would be the worst exit interview ever, to get fired from the gay phone sex line. Look, Sean, everyone at the firm wants to keep you around, but we just crunched the fall numbers, and you're not pretending to finger those dudes' buttholes hard enough. It's just not fiscally responsible to keep you on. So I'm going to have to ask you to turn in your ID badge and your jizz rag, and I think that's presuming a level of interaction on the part of the gay phone sex operators that isn't there. Like, I don't think there's some weird Stanislavski method gay phone sex guy like, no, I have to suck his dick for it to be real. Truth in art, motherfuckers. I went to Juilliard for this shit. I am hilarious, thank you. I really appreciate that. Adjust the mic stand because everybody's either too tall or too short, you fucking assholes. We're in the beginning of summer movie season. Any of you guys go to see Avengers yet? Yeah, my people, fellow geeks. I myself am an old school Mark I nerd. I read comic books, I don't do sports, I burn in the sun. I still read physical comic books. I don't buy them from the shop anymore because, frankly, I can't deal with other geeks at this point. Some of them are just a little too high on their own supply. Like, last time I was at the comic shop, I heard a guy talking to the owner, and he said, "Hey, did you hear what Clark and Bruce are up to this month? I just caught up with Clark and Bruce yesterday." And at first I thought he was talking about some people that he knew, but then after a while of listening to him, I figured out he was talking about the alter egos, the secret identities, if you will, of Superman and Batman, respectively. Now, I don't like people talking about fictional characters like they're real to begin with. Like they're dudes that you could just see out in the street and talk to. But let's put that aside. Let's pretend they were real and that you could have a conversation with them. Even if that did happen, you would not be on a first-name basis with Batman and Superman. That's not how it's gonna play out. Batman's a multi-billionaire detective scientist. You're not gonna have anything to talk with him about. Doesn't matter how nice a car you drive, you're never gonna be able to roll with Batman. By the way, quick aside, Batman may be the most successful serial killer of all time. Because Batman has taken a vow not to kill, but he does beat the ever-loving shit out of people. And last time I checked, working for the mob, pushing drugs, doesn't net you the best health insurance. So, that guy, he goes to the hospital and the bone doesn't set right, and 4 months later, when he dies of hip dysplasia, Batman's off scot-free. Cops can't track that. Fucking Superman, being Superman is like being the Pope, or the President, You know, that's a position of authority that you should honor. You should show Superman some goddamn respect. He fought Lex Luthor for your freedoms. And you should honor that. Fucking Aquaman doesn't even get to call him Clark, and they're on the Justice League together. And honestly, another quick aside, Aquaman, clearly the affirmative action hire on the Justice League. I mean, what are Aquaman's powers? He can swim really well? Oh, that's impressive. He can talk to fish. Okay, we're getting a little sexy there. I can work with that. There's ever a robbery at the diamond store / aquarium. Get Aquaman in there to cross-examine the koi fish. Aquaman probably has to do all the bitch work at the Justice League too. Like cave dry cleaning, filling out people's police reports. I mean, I imagine superheroes would still have to fill out police reports, even in like comic book world. They still live in America. We have due process laws here. You can't just like wrap a piece of rebar around a dude and then dump him in front of a police station and fuck off into the night. Nothing would happen. Like the cops would come out and see that and be like, well, you might have done something wrong, but we have no witnesses or evidence to convict you with. So we're just gonna pry you out of here with the jaws of life and send you back on your crack dealing way. Enjoy Gotham City. Here's the thing. The way that many of you feel about like Jesus or whatever you worship is the way that I feel about Superman. Just one person in the audience goes, "Aw." Honey, it's not like my guy's any less unbelievable than yours. I mean, really, let's break it down for a second. Superman and Jesus, both the only sons of their fathers, rocketed away from a distant world, possessed of amazing powers, sent here to show mankind the way to a better tomorrow. And they were both really into beating up bald dudes. Okay, that's where the analogy kind of breaks down, I'll grant you. Although not entirely, because if you read the Bible, like there is a part in the Bible that says, hey dude, if you're bald and you've got a liver spot, we might have to stone you to death because you're a witch. Fucking read your book, Christians. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't write the thing. Wow, and the room goes quiet. Look, I'll level with you. It's in one of the shitty books of the Bible, like one of the ones no one likes. You know, it's like the Actung Baby of the Bible. You know, it's the same book that says, gay people are gross, and so is Shrimp Scampi. I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but there's a trend of like real life superheroes popping up everywhere around the country. Have you guys heard about this? Yeah, a couple people. It's mostly in the big cities, like in New York and Seattle. But even here in Tennessee, we have one. Out in the town of Columbia, Tennessee, which is the mule capital of the world. Yeah, it's about as exciting as you'd imagine. There is a guy who is calling himself a real-life superhero. Now, mule capital of the world, what do you think he'd call himself? I'll tell you. He goes by the moniker of the Viper. Man. Completely missing the branding opportunities available. Like, dude, call yourself El Burro or Pack Mule or Donkey Punch. Something, anything. You gotta cross-promote. Get those tourism board dollars. Ah, God. The thing is, in Colombia, there's not really any crime to speak of. Like, you know, there's nothing really going on there except for dudes up in the hills cooking meth, but they've got neck tattoos and shotguns. You don't want to fucking deal with that. Somebody needs to help this poor guy out. Like, somebody needs to, like, I don't know, paint a weasel on the side of their panel van and then, like, start driving along them and throwing beer bottles. Mongoose strikes again, motherfucker! Honk the horn and plays the General Lee theme, because why not? Why not? I can just imagine that kid, like, walking around in a silk body stocking with ninja stars he bought from the mall, like, going up to cops and being like, "Deputy, do you ever need any assistance apprehending evildoers? You just call the Viper or the number on this card. This is the phone number for Mrs. Cranston's house." Yes, sir. That there's the Viper's Den, my secret lair. Bobby Cranston? Do you realize that it's a school day? Viper graduated from the School of Hard Knocks, deputy. Yeah.